Hello, how are you? Today we are working on a reading comprehension in the book, page 10 and 11, Annalisa's blog. But first, look at my question. Do you know places in London? I'll show you some. The London Eye, Trafalgar Square, Covent Garden, Notting Hill, Camden Town, Westminster Abbey, Tower Bridge, St. Paul's Cathedral, the Globe Theatre, and the Big Ben. These are places of London. My favorite places of London are the Globe Theatre, Covent Garden, and Tower Bridge. What's yours? Which of these places appear in the text in Annalisa's blog? Stop the video and see. Now, let's see some adjectives in English and how we use them. Big and small, wet, dry, difficult, easy, clean, dirty, hot, cold, noisy, quiet, bully, friendly, cheap, expensive, interesting, boring. So let's think of a city, for example, a city like London. We can say London is big or London is a big city. London is dry or rather wet. London is a wet city. London is a clean city and an interesting one too. What about people? Well, people can be friendly or people can be bully. People can be clean or people can be dirty. People can be interesting or boring. What about the weather? Well, the weather can be wet or it can be dry. The weather can be hot or it can be cold. Now, let's complete the sentences with a possible adjective. Stop the video and write and then check. London is a city. London isn't a city. If you have an, it's because the adjective begins with a vowel. Vowel is A, E, I, O, U. If the adjective begins with a consonant, then we use an. The people are, the people aren't. English is language. English isn't language. The weather is. Now, think of your options. How can you complete these sentences? Stop the video, think, then check. London is an interesting city. London isn't a small city. The people are friendly. The people aren't boring. English is an easy language. English isn't a difficult language. The weather is wet. Look at the options and check. London is a big city. London is a clean city. London is a cold city, a noisy city, or an expensive city. London isn't a small city. London isn't a dirty city. London isn't a hot city. London isn't a quiet city. The people are interesting or the people are friendly. When it is the plural, no a or an is included. The people aren't bully. The people aren't cold. Or people aren't boring. English is an easy language. English is a beautiful language. English is a difficult language. English is an interesting language. English isn't boring, isn't a boring language. English isn't an easy language. English isn't a difficult language. These are all possibilities you can include. The weather is wet, or hot, or cold, or dry, or sunny, or cloudy. Annalisa's blog. This is a reading. Read the text on pages 10 and 11 of the book and work on the following sentences. When you finish, check your answers in the next slide. Careful. Follow the examples. The examples say, Annalisa is from Italy. It's correct. I make a tick. She is in Rome. That's not correct. So first the negative, she isn't in Rome. She is in London. Now, stop the video, complete the sentences, and then check. Check your answers here. Peter and Helen have two sons. That's correct. She's in a small school. That's incorrect. Her school is in the center. That's correct. The students in her class are all from Europe. That's not correct. Rosie is Annalisa's teacher. That's not correct. The National Gallery is expensive. That's not correct. The underground is difficult to use. That's not correct. The coffee is good. That's correct. Let's see the corrections. So number 2, she's in a small school. Number 4, sorry, she's in a small school. No, it isn't. It's big. 6, the students in her class are all from Europe. No, they aren't. They are from different continents or different countries. 7, Rosie is Annalisa's teacher. No, she isn't. Charlotte is her teacher. 8, the National Gallery is expensive. No, it isn't. It's free. The underground is difficult to use. No, it isn't. It's easy to use. The coffee is good. That's correct. All right, good. I hope you have done your answers correctly. Now, stop the video before it reveals the answers. When you finish, play and check. Complete the questions about Annalisa. Ask an answer with your partner, forget it. But look at the answers and make the questions. Stop the video and then check. And here are the answers. Now, write your own blog in a Word document and upload it in the classroom in the task called Reading Comprehension, Annalisa's blog. Here you have a format to follow. Okay, I hope the class was clear and I hope to see you back next week and in the classroom. Thank you.